Yeah. Mo Weenie. I know you're like, wait a minute. I thought we was coming for Captain America. We are. I just want to be funny. What's going on, Groovy Feet? What's going on? We are coming in here today, our second live for today. We doing some action figures. Because I was telling my wife, I said, you know what? I said, considering the amount of action figures that we have accrued as a couple, as individuals, I really have not done my due diligence in talking action figures like my brother D Real has. And so I said, because I was kind of thinking about doing it a different way. I'm not really that person that's going to be reviewing action figures like that. I'm not. My thing is just making the community that I fraternize with aware of certain action figures. That's my motivation there. It ain't for this, that, the third, and everything like that. And because our sentiment over here in the Rock With Me Nation, if you know us, grow us, and sharing is caring. But hey, I ain't got to be trying to sell no action figures. I just want to share what I got. So if you're interested in it, you can go ahead and do the same thing. That said, y'all seen the thumbnail? Captain America, Secret Empire. I know. I talked about it. We got the Komodo King in here and everything like that. I talked about him last night. I did. But last night, I was really focused on my latest Valorverse action figure. And for those of y'all that don't know I collect Valorverse, I did a live earlier today. They working with something. they work. I'm good. John Moran say we good over here in the West. I'm good with Valorverse. I ain't gonna turn my back on G.I. Joe. But the Steel Brigade got them something. That ain't got nothing to do with this video. We're talking Captain America. That's what we're talking. Shout out to Plant Poppy. I feel like I got to keep the pinky out and everything like that. Shout out to Plant Poppy. We in here. I didn't know I was a Captain America fan. I did. I know I got a lot of pride in my country of birth, America. Don't feel like no second-class citizen. Don't need nobody to vote on it. I was born in America. Right. So I don't really care what any politician got to say. I'm a full-born, full-blooded American citizen. I don't care nothing about that. Grandfather was in the Army. Yeah. Oldest daughter, Army National Guard. She wasn't alive, though, to influence me. But we did have G.I. Joe. Y'all remember dude, Kung Fu Grip? Yeah. Not like what we got going on right now, even though I'm not mad at what we got going on right now. We had G.I. Joe, a real American hero. Kung Fu Grip, everything. Yeah. I come in back then. Then we had the cartoon. Y'all remember the cartoon? Y'all remember the cartoon? I don't feel like I gotta do that. We got Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, Duke, all them. Yeah, that ain't what this video about. Because before them, as far as I was concerned, it was Steve Rogers. Got Bucky, got the Invaders. Y'all remember all that? Union Jack, Spitfire, got all that. Toro, Human Torch. I was enjoying myself as a kid. I really was. I even had the little Mago Captain America action figure. You know, back in the day, you know, the one that came with a little claw costume and everything. Man, I had him. I never understood why on his forehead it had to be black. I'm like, that's not what that is. That's the shadow from the comic book. But his forehead not actually black. It's blue. In the A, right? That's white A, blue mask, white A. Not a blue mask with a black forehead. I knew that as a kid. So when people start talking about colorization, I'm like, y'all really don't understand colorization process. So stop talking to me about what color this character is, what color that character is. You don't know why the colorization process was what it was, because you wasn't born back then. But once again, that ain't what this video about. I was like, Captain America, Bucky. Then God put me in the Marine Corps. That's what because to this day, I want to tell you, I don't know how I joined the Marine Corps, because I really was going for the Air Force, was not looking at the Army. Everybody from Camilla, Georgia was joining the Army. I don't like doing what everybody else do. I'm different. Folks keep telling me I'm different. Well, I don't like following trends. I like to set my own. I didn't want to join the Navy. I did not like their uniform. I know, Popeye the Sailor Man. I was eating my spinach. I was strong to the finish. I liked it, but I didn't like the costume. I'm gonna say I didn't like the uniform. We wasn't doing that. I wanted to join the Air Force. I Dream of Genie. Didn't look like they did too much and everything. Just looked like they went to work. Was in the Marine. Okay, that sound good to me. Math scores wasn't high enough. Well, a Marine Corps recruiting officer came over to me. Now, I just never thought about the Marine Corps because I was like this. They crazy. That was my mindset in the 80s. First, they say they don't take that many. They don't take that many off the rip. They tell you, we the few. I was like, well, hell, I know y'all ain't taking that many. Y'all not checking for Theo. Gerald back then. Then they say they the proud. I was struggling with my confidence level back then. So I didn't think I was fitting in that. Let me go join the Air Force. No. Math scores weren't high enough. Marine Corps recruiter said, that's okay. I got you. We're going to work with you. Your reading scores off the chain. We ain't even concerned about that. What you want to do when you join the Marine Corps? Because if your scores are high as we think they're going to be, you can choose your own MOS. That's military occupational specialty. You can choose it if your score high enough. Marine Corps recruiter worked with me. Score was high enough. I have an affinity for legal. I became a legal specialist. Something to be said about that blood stripe running right down that line on your trousers. Something to be said about that. That thing sat with me. Marine Corps, red, white, and blue, America, Captain America, red, white, and blue. Oh, I'm feeling some type of way right now. I'm feeling some type of way. And lo and behold, several years later, I'm able to, how I feel, red, white, and blue, them colors, the character, Captain America, because I go back to when Buddy had a blue and yellow costume when he was called Nomad. Yeah, him, back then. Yeah, back then. So I'm like, okay, so Marvel Legends, we here. MCU, Hasbro, we in this era. You no longer looked at odd if you got action figures. You not. You might be seen as somebody actually having some money if you got action figures. We here now. Well, I don't know how we got here. You know what? I low-key want to tell y'all, I got a lot of Captain America action figures, and I'm here to share them with you today, starting with the Secret Empire from 2016, that version of Captain America, the one that tossed Buddy from the plane and said, "Hail Hydra." Yes, this is a nice action figure. I saw it when Hasbro did they live with it. I looked at it for quite a few reasons, and I said, oh, I got to get that. Now, mind you, I'm normally not a fan of comic book version of characters, just because while we like them comic books, I think it's safe to say some of them costumes look damn silly. That's true. That said, though, this Captain America, this is a nice looking action figure. Now, first and foremost, I went back to look at Captain America, Steve Rogers, just to verify the costume, just to be sure. The costume in the comic book is spot on with and we know Hasbro Marvel Legends has issues with that, right? This is a sturdy action figure. Evil Cap is still just crazy to me. Right, because we need to see that one coming. Hail Hydra, you toss somebody out of a plane? That's so unvery Steve Rogers like. That said, remember when I was doing the videos talking about the Battleverse action figures, and some of us do have the Battleverse action figures. The Battleverse action figures, I believe, if we can't say anything else about them, are sturdy action figures. Well, I'm here to tell you, this Hasbro Marvel Legends, it's already been opened. I did it last night with Steve Rogers Secret Empire cap. It's a sturdy action figure. We take it out the box. Now, mind you, we got the rectangular shield, and we only got 2 hands. That's it. That's all the accessories. So you got 3 accessories. Comes out the box rather easily. So you got that. That's a nice, beefy. See how we doing this? Now this me holding him by his head. If I hold him by his chest and do this right here, you don't get that much. See that? That's what you get. It's a sturdy, beefy action figure. I'm liking it. Now watch this. Who read Secret Empire? What's going on? What's going on, Grand Madam? What's going on? Who read Secret Empire? Come on now. So we got this and we got that. Now, I don't know if Hasbro was checking for it, but that's a nice size comparison. I ain't done. Watch this. I told y'all I don't know how we wind up getting that many Captain America action figures around here, but there are quite a few. If it had been a snake, it would have bit me. All 3 of these Captain Americas are pretty much from the storyline right here. We have this Captain America right here. This is we know time runs out, right? Time runs out. We got that. I just switched out the head sculpt. That's all I did. Switched out the head sculpt of Marvel Legends, MCU version. So this is Chris Evans head sculpt right here on this Captain America. You got that. Then you got Hydra cap. This you would have got from your Gamerverse wave. Then you have Secret Empire cap. Now, Secret Empire cap, like I told y'all, it's a sturdy action figure. Last night, you do not have that much ab crunch. That's it. And just for comparison, if we're looking at ab crunch for the Secret Empire, not Secret Empire, ab crunch for Hydra cap, we get that much ab crunch right there. If we're looking at the ab crunch for Commander Rogers. So I think it's safe to say you don't get that much ab crunch with either one of the 3 figures. You do get more ab crunch with Commander Rogers and Hydra cap. You do get more ab crunch, not that much. That said, we got double jointed elbows. We got double jointed elbows. You can't go wrong with that. Once again, if you like customizing, this ain't the action figure for you unless you just want to struggle. That's what I said. I meant what I said. I said what I meant. Struggle. Because there are pinless joints. You got double jointed knees, right? So in essence, you got a nice figure that you can do some nice little posing with. I'm loving the flexibility on the ankles. You got your individual, see I did that? You got an ankle pivot. I'm loving that. The brown on the blue, like I said, if you somebody that likes style, or you didn't see Cedric the Entertainer with some blue and some chocolate on, oh, good Lord have mercy. They did that. They did that. The belt, in and of itself, I went and looked back at the comment. I looked back at the comment. The belt is detailed. This is the perfect representation of brown when it comes to the action figure. You go check it out. Where is Hydra Punisher? Oh, we're going to have to do that on a Punisher video. We're going to do that on a Punisher video. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to show y'all the Captain America collection. What spurred it on, talk about that, make sure we get these notes and everything. But this is a great action figure. It is. It's a sturdy action figure. Once again, it's a Captain America action figure. Now, this is what I'm loving about Hasbro. It's a Captain America action figure, once again, with a different shield. Yes, there are those of us out there in the action figure community, when it comes to Captain America, we want different shields. Y'all already know how I feel. Well, we'll talk about it later on, but you know who shield this is, right? Well, this is one shield. This is one shield. So we do this forward. We do have Hydra Cap. Well, not only do we have Hydra Cap, but we got Hydra Cap shield. Now, Hydra Cap shield, I was looking at this for a different reason. Because I was like, wait a minute. There's some folks around here that we're not talking about. And y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know I get down. I'm a strong, that's what I said. Don't do that. I'm a strong believer in representation and imagery. Y'all know that. Y'all know I believe very, very strongly in that. I wonder how many shields are there. Hold what you got. It's part of the reason for this video. Great question. Great question. Great question. Grand Madam says, what's going on, everybody? We got Miss Keita in the building. So, Rayshawn Lucas, Elijah Bradley, two scrapping young men that have been the Patriot, following behind Jeffrey Mace, who's the Patriot, who took on Steve Rogers' identity as Captain America once Cap went missing. Well, one of those young men has a shield. And so my thing was, I was like, well, I like Hydra Cap, but we can do something. I'm sorry. I like Secret Empire Cap. I do. Great, sturdy looking figure, but we can do something different with this. We can do something different with this right here. Yes, we can. So how many shields we got? Going off with just the red, white, and blue one, right? How many do I have in my possession? Well, safe to say, if I got Steve, it's 3. So we got this. Great question, Kamoyo, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep answering that question as we go right along. So I says to myself, I speak to myself sometimes. I says to myself, hey, I'm a proud veteran. My grandfather was in the Army. I like paying my respects. I like being respectful. So we got to pay Granddad his respect. And to all them other veterans out there, we got to pay respects to them. The red tail. Now, see, that's what we missing. That's what we're missing. Nevertheless, I digress. Like I told y'all, I like Captain America. I don't know when it happened. I don't talk about it. Of course, Steve really don't need folks to talk to him. But there have been variations of Captain America throughout not only Marvel Comics, Toy Biz, Hasbro, Marvel Legends. Right. And they've given us some great stuff. One of the things we talk about in regards to action figure collectors is the access to vehicles. Shout out to toy manufacturers. They're starting to do a great job in coming out with 1/12 scale size vehicles. That's it. When I jumped on this action figure train, I am a Marine Corps veteran. I like to have some representation. So I said, wait a minute, hold on for a second. Let me go get this motorcycle. Yes, I got the motorcycle, got the plastic bag right here, got all the accessories. I'm just not doing that. I got the motorcycle. Well, now the thing is, there's a nice looking Captain America that comes with the motorcycle. Yes, good God Almighty, it is. It's a nice looking Captain America that comes along with the motorcycle. And I'm looking for the Captain America right now, and I'm going to bring him to you. Of course, now I just swapped out the head sculpt. I'm just being honest with you. But he does come with an interesting looking shield. Ain't that what you asked, Kamoyo? World War II, Captain America, Marvel Legends, Hasbro Marvel Legends. Another sturdy figure. And yes, I did swap out the head sculpt. This is a Tony Stark head sculpt. It is. Honest, it's a Tony Stark head sculpt. All I did was get some fingernail polish remover and take off his mustache. But that is that. That's Tony Stark. It's Tony Stark. Well, I don't call him. He actually represents Kevin from Fantastic Toys. That's it. The shield. You had a great question about shields. Well, not only does the action figure come with a shield, but come on now. We got to do this right. It comes with this Captain America head sculpt, which is, I think, awesome. And it also comes with the helmet, which once again, I think is awesome. The shield, let's go ahead and reveal it. That's the shield. That is the shield right there. So what will we be at? Shield number 3? Is that where we at? Shield number 3? Shield number 4? Probably at shield number 4. I'm gonna keep up with these notes while we do that. Greetings, Theo, and everyone in the chat. Name a fought alongside the Red Tails, according to Blue Marvel miniseries. We need that comment. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So you got this Captain America action figure. Like I said, I don't know when the love for Cap started, but it didn't stop. That's the thing. It didn't stop. We're talking Captain America World War II, right? Right. Well, you know I got mad respect for my elder, Mr. Smith. I don't know why folks be so quick to talk trash to their elders as opposed to respect the elders. But in talking to Mr. Smith, I was like, wait a minute, because you all know I got the Rock With Me Nation, right? So I be wanting my crew to be around me in my action figure world and everything like that. We got Kevin from Fantastic Toys. Kevin, who had sent me a Ghost Rider, didn't have to, sent one after I asked him for a specific action figure, and then customized an action figure for my wife, who is a huge Blade fan. Well, y'all have seen the action figure customization of my wife, right? Well, I went and got another World War II Captain America action figure, except this one looks different. This one is the one that came in the Peggy Carter 2-pack. Yes, it is. Now, what I did was, yes, I took off the head sculpt. I did. The first Morlun action figure, Dr. Strange, you know, with the low haircut and everything like that, right? I got the head sculpt off of that one, and this is what I did. This is Captain America. Y'all remember this version? This is from Captain America First Avenger. You see the Captain America shirt right there, lurking up under the jacket. Y'all seeing scrapped up shorty? Yes, this is once again a nice, sturdy action figure. And this is my Mr. Smith action figure right here. Keep up with these notes. What's going on? Afro, everybody in the building. Now, this Captain America action. How many Captain America action? How many Captain America action figures we up to right now? Well, this Captain America also came with a helmet, except this one is different. This one comes with goggles. This one comes with the goggles. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Hey girl, everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna call you right back, okay? I promise.
Yeah.
All right. Daddy, man, you gotta take a phone call. Well, once again, like I said, we got this helmet right here. And for those who are wondering, yes. Now, might I need to put a mustache on this dude at some point in time if I want this to be Mr. Ray Smith? Yes, I will. But in the meantime, in between time, we got what we want. Shield variation. Because Kamoyo asked a great question. How many different shields are there? Yep, I'm liking that. So what I got, Mr. Ray Smith. I got Mr. Ray Smith. I got Kevin from Fan Plastic Toy. Right. Got some nice variations of some shields. Right. Like I said, had no idea this is where I was headed. Shout out to my homegirl, Weapon Hex Customs and everything like that. Because what we got, you're a Captain America fan, or at the very least, that's what you're telling people. You're a Captain America fan. Well, as a Captain America fan, there's certain things going on around here that I think we just need to address. Now, as a Captain America fan, you probably saw Falcon and a Winter Soldier. I did. Did you see it? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now, what we getting ready to talk about right here is not necessarily the Falcon. That's later on. Not even getting ready to talk about the Winter Soldier. We could. No, what we're going to talk about is some minor characters in regards to that series that one you saw who's supposed to be a young Avenger. It's crazy. We talk about a lot of stuff in regards to what's coming up with MCU. Ain't nobody mentioned that young man not one damn time. Wonder why. We got the Falcon, right. We got Isaiah Bradley. Okay, cool. What's going on with Elijah? Or Josiah X? You know what? You may or may not know about those characters if you're an MCU fan. You should know about Isaiah and Elijah. You ain't got no action figure for either one of them. Supposedly, there's supposed to be an Isaiah Bradley action figure coming down the pipe. Shout out to Weapon Hex Customs. She done already did that. She already customized the action figure. Lovely action figure. She actually put it in Captain America, I want to say 50th anniversary box. Made it look authentic. Came with 2 different head sculpts. Oh, good God Almighty Jesus. She did an awesome job. Theo. Keke Palmer as Rogue. Chris Claremont wanted the character to be drawn as Grace Jones. I like that. I'm going to have to spin the block on that because I ain't talking about that. Not in this video. But I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. I would gladly be more than willing. Just don't want to take away from the Captain America fans right now. So those action figures, those characters, we want to talk about them. We want to be represented. We want an Elijah Bradley action figure. We do. We want an Isaiah Bradley action figure. We do. We want a Ray Sean Lucas action figure. Josiah X action figure. Okay, well, you may or may not necessarily get it, but you are a Captain America fan, which is why you know those characters exist in the first place. Well, Weapon Hex Customs, you need younger black head sculpts if you want to pull off Ray Sean Lucas and Elijah Bradley. You need younger black males head sculpts. Well, shout out to Weapon Hex Customs. She makes it does what it do. You got to be careful when you're dealing with accessories because they'll fall out the bag. Well, I like to have my own Ray Sean Lucas. I'm sorry, not Ray Sean Lucas. This would be my Elijah Bradley. Now, y'all be like, Theo, wait, that's your Elijah Bradley? It's my Elijah Bradley. You remember when I was talking about the Power Rangers the other day? Yeah. This is the head sculpt from TJ. That's the head sculpt from TJ. And I want to tell you which version of the MCU Captain America this is. I can't. I'd be wrong. I'm going to get it wrong. But this is a MCU version of Captain America. Not comic book version, MCU version. Now, I'm going to leave this out because I'm finna show you my Ray Sean Lucas version. Now, just real quick, want to make sure we get it out here. This would be the shield right here. Not that much difference. A shield. When you're getting these MCU Captain Americas, by and large, they come with the same shield. What you're looking for, though, or at the very least, what you should be looking for is difference in costumes. Difference in costumes. And this would be the Captain America that we got in Age of Ultron. And this Captain America is my Rayshawn Lucas. Why? Well, Rayshawn Lucas' costume got more white on it than a little bit. It's got white on the sleeves, where this one doesn't. So this right here would be my Rayshawn Lucas, and this right here would be my Elijah Bradley. If we talking about shields, because somebody asked, that's the shield. Once again, if we were looking at the differences between the shields, there is a bit of an aesthetic difference between the shields. I don't know if you can tell, but this shield right here, there is indentations on the star, whereas this shield right here, there's not. And then you can see that there's a deeper shade of blue on this particular shield. Deeper shade of blue goes with the character, the action figure that wears the darker blue costume. Right. So we ain't finished yet, though. We not, because there's the matter of Isaiah Bradley and or his brother Josiah X. Well, we did watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We did. And John Walker's costume was his costume. It wasn't Steve's costume. It was his own costume. Teamwork make the dream work. If you know it's growing, sharing is caring. And this is why you probably need to have a Luke Cage action figure. Now, the Luke Cage action figure that I had was from the Netflix series. Yes, got that Luke Cage from the Netflix series. Well, that Luke Cage is a little bit undersized to be Luke Cage. I think we can admit that. The head sculpt, though, is something completely different. So when you get that head sculpt and you got the body of John Walker, you could have your Josiah X. You could have your Isaiah Bradley. You could. But Isaiah got gray hair on it. He got hair on his head. Josiah bald head. Right. So you sit back, if you me, you got this action figure. You like it. You love it. You're like, okay. You got a nice little shield with it and everything. You sit back and you wait. Not because you want to. Now, you really don't have a choice. Hasbro does a couple of things that's making you feel pretty good about the situation. They say, hey, shout out to Gabbo, Machiavelli Media. Shout out to ACBA. Yeah, you find out that they coming out with this one. You grab this one. Now, all the other Captain America action figures have not been Steve Rogers to you, because you know you're looking for a specific look in regards to Steve Rogers. Well, that's my go-to Steve Rogers. It's not even a question. That's my go-to Steve Rogers. That's him. See, I got Chris Evans' head on it. Pause. Yeah, that's it. Well, so watch this. So it ain't that hard. It ain't that hard, because they keep giving us head sculpts with flat tops, right? And that's really just a gray paint job away from that being Isaiah Bradley. And considering this action figure is bigger and chunkier, yeah, this could be Josiah X. It really, really could. Yeah. That looks amazing, Theo. You are not going for triangular shield. We got it already. We got it already. I got that triangle. Yeah. Good looking, Hasbro. Got that. Y'all did that. Good looking. Yeah, got the triangle shield. See, we mixing and matching around here. I thought I was the only person who read the original The Crew. It be stuff that sometimes I just don't talk about what my brother D Real talk about and everything. I think he's talked about The Crew in and of himself. Me, I just be back here moving behind the scenes and everything like that. Cause I'm like, you know, what I'm doing, everybody might not want to do, and I don't necessarily want it to be like when folks think like that. But yeah, more cat, and it don't stop there. No, you would think it would stop there. No, it don't. It gets ridiculous. So y'all know I got a Blade action figure, and y'all know I got Blade. Blade came with 2 different head sculpts. That particular Blade did. One of those blades, the head sculpt, was bald headed. Well, my brother Aaron, the Big Word Brinkley, yeah, we ain't talked in a minute, but you know, it still is what it is at the end of the day. He was a paratrooper. He was a paratrooper in the Army. Now, y'all know me. If you've been rocking with me like I've been rocking with you, like I've been rocking with you, like you've been rocking with me, y'all know damn good and well I did not like the fact that they made that Captain America a Build-A-Figure from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Because I was like, no, that action figure should have at the very most been a deluxe action figures. So children that look like me, who come from single-parent homes, would have had access to that action figure as opposed to having to buy the whole damn way. Hasbro, you need to reissue that action figure. That said, because I want children to be able to walk in my home and see themselves, I bought that action figure. Well, I bought the whole damn way. You know, y'all like, Theo, I bought the whole wave. I bit the bullet. I'm not happy about that. but somebody got to make the sacrifice. Anyway, I took the head sculpt from that particular Blade, switched it out, because Aaron is bald headed. He like D Real. He ain't got no hair on his head. Put that on there. Then, because I'm like, y'all see the little McDonald's commercial where they got Falcon, Danny Ramirez flying around. You see how he got on the helmet? I'm sitting up here like, why in the hell has Sam never had a damn helmet on? Oh, so he just flying. He ain't worried about nothing. Who in the hell hear him talking while he up there flying? Because he ain't just gliding. No, he flying. No head protection. What? Well, I ain't never like that. I ain't never like that. I ain't never signed up for that. They go to, no. So me, being who I am, one of the action figures I was looking at to customizing into a ancient Black Panther, Citizen V. Well, you know, Citizen V come with a nice little helmet. Right. I like that. I like that. I ain't got to even go overcook the grits of that. I like that right there. You take this head sculpt, then when your boy get ready to get airborne, pop that off. That make all the damn sense in the world. Now, Aaron, his nom de guerre was War Dog. It sounds real weird. It sounds good from the Army, paratroop, and everything like that. I don't necessarily know if it translates over to you flying. Was gonna call him War Dog, but watch this. I like this name even better. Ain't he wearing the red, white, and blue uniform? I say, ain't he wearing the red, white, and blue uniform? Right. Well, ain't James Rose called War Machine? Well, if James Rose can be called War Machine, why Sam Wilson can't be called War Eagle? They hit a little bit harder right there. Ain't the eagle the national symbol for America? Ain't that our mascot? Eagle. All right. Ain't he flying? He doing some stuff Cap ain't doing. Cap was on the ground. Sam flying. I like War Eagle. Nevertheless, we got this Captain America. But hold on. We understand if you're a military veteran, American military veteran, we understand you can have all the ground forces you want to. You must establish air superiority. We get that. Well, see, I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm talking to my veteran. They're like, ooh, he talking to me now. He got my juices boiling. You must first establish air superiority. Well, you know what? If you like Captain America, and watch this. If you low-key a Iron Man fan, God forbid you happen to be an MCU fan. What you got going on right now? Well, you know what? Shout out to my brother, Gabo from Machiavelli Media. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out for Tupac content and everything like that. I said to myself, hey, you got to control the skies. You got to do that. You got to establish air superiority. And I said, ooh, you talking to me. But then I said to myself, say, hold on. You've been watching Iron Man, right. And you know what you're going for? I do. I know exactly what I'm going for. Well, you got to do this a certain type of way if you're going for something, right? We're not going to do what everybody else doing. We're not doing what everybody else doing. We're going to do it as David Ruffin said. We either going to do it right or we just not going to do it at all. And so I said to myself, well, we're going to do it right then. We're going to do it right. We're going to do it right. So how do we go about doing it right? Well, first and foremost, we must understand that the person in the armor is a pilot. Can I get an amen? The person in the suit of armor is a pilot. And every pilot must be dressed appropriately. I did say I was a Captain. Well, no, I didn't say I was a Captain America fan. I didn't say I was a Captain America fan, but I did get a specific Captain America action figure with the flight suit in mind. A Captain America with a flight suit, or at the very least, a Captain America who could be seen, viewed as if he had a flight suit. And considering my brother Gabo is a light-skinned brother, he is, I had to find the right head sculpt for him. Well, the right head sculpt for him actually is the head sculpt from the Black Panther action figure from Captain America Civil War. I know that's the damnest thing. I didn't understand that either, but y'all go back and look. That head sculpt looks more like your boy from Bridgerton, Regé-Jean Page. It looks more like Regé-Jean Page than Chadwick Boseman. Y'all gonna think I'm lying when I say that, but I keep receipts, and y'all know I believe in being accurate more than being right or wrong. That's not Chadwick Boseman. That's not Chadwick Boseman. That's Regé-Jean Page with a low haircut. So when folks start talking to me, now mind you, this ain't the Hasbro released an action figure with Regé-Jean Page with hair like mine. I'm just, when after Chadwick Boseman passed, he was on Bridgerton and he left, and the stuff that started going through the rumor mill and everything like that. I didn't say nothing. Because I was like, I understood why folks felt some type of way because they're like, he's too light skinned. But then I got the action figure and I was like, wait, that don't look like Chadwick Boseman. That looks like Regé-Jean Page. The Black Panther from Infinity War, yeah, that looked like Chadwick Boseman. But the one from, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it, but I'm just telling. That's not the same person. That's not the same person. That's not the same person. And I know damn good and well, I know face scanning technology. That's not the same person. It's not the same person. So I don't want nobody. Yeah, I keep receipts and action figures. That's not the same person. No, nevertheless, nevertheless, because that ain't what this video is about. I just needed somebody that looked like my brother Gabbo from Machiavelli Media, and this head sculpt looks more like Gabbo from Machiavelli Media. And the flight suit, yes, this is Captain America. This is the Captain America action figure from Avengers Endgame when they went back in time. Yes, that is what that action figure is right there. That said, that's the flight suit. I got to establish air dominance. That action figure reminds me of actor Carl Lumley. We're going to try and get as close to it as we can. So, air dominance, Iron Patriot. Yeah, Iron Patriot. We gotta establish air superiority. And look, watch this. Now, don't this dude look like he can fit in this suit? And yes, the head sculpt does work. So I can literally pop off this head sculpt and put it on this action figure. And yes, but look at the size comparison. Don't this look like a pilot? Don't that look like a pilot? We say all that pushing P, let you see Pusha T. You better all spin it again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping. Boy, look. In case y'all don't know, Kendrick Lamar chose violence today. He chose violence today. In regard, I don't know what Drake said or did, but I like lyrics. I'm a lyricist. I can appreciate the beats and everything like that, but give me some lyrics. Give me some lyrics. And y'all remember when I told y'all that Quavo need to leave Chris Brown alone? I'm a fair person. I felt like Meek Mills needed to leave Drake alone back then. Well, it's 2024. Drake, leave Kendrick alone. I'm taking time out as an older brother to a younger brother because I'm really supposed to be talking about Captain America. Leave Kendrick alone. Leave Kendrick. Leave him alone. Let him stay right on over there. Thank y'all. That's my public service announcement to Drake. Leave him alone. Grace said that. The fact that he said he cringes every time you use the N-word, that's what resonated with me, because it's quite a few of y'all rappers out there who make me cringe when you use the N-word for the same reason he said it. Male and female. It's quite a few of you rappers out there that make me cringe every time you use this N-word for the same reason he said it about Drake. And I will let the Rock With Me Nation take it from there. It's quite a few of y'all. Quite a few of y'all that have no business using that word. Shouldn't nobody be using it, period. But considering who y'all are, damn who your fan base is. Considering who you are, because your fan base is the same fan base as Eminem, and even he learned. Let's see who this is. I don't know who this is right here. Hello? No, this is your dad. What's going on? I don't know why you ain't calling on the phone. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Y'all give me 1 second. Baby girl on the phone. I got to go find mom. I don't know why I keep going through this. Hold on for a second. Baby girl calling while I'm doing it. Hold on. Mom? 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 Baby girl wants Yeah, I'm back. So, keep up with these notes real quick. Grand Madam Tarot is definitely in the building. Kendrick emoliated Drake. Listen, you know what? It was, you know what that was? If I had to use an analogy, that was deletion by a million cuts because he took his time. Usually somebody got to have a nice little tempo. No. That track was slow. The verses were slow. He wanted you to understand everything he said, be able to process it in real time. He did that. Salute to J. Cole for sidestepping what was coming. Boy, look here. Sometimes you just need to know who you are. I don't even want that smoke. But we're going to go back to Captain America, though, because I want to make sure I stay on point. So we got that Captain America. We got Air Raid. Yeah, we making it do what it does. I got to represent myself. And this was the thing that I wanted to touch on here because we got the Captain America action figures all present and accounted for that I have. I do have the John Walker from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, him in the black costume. I do have that for those that would ask. But I just wanted to make sure that, so discussing Hasbro, we got that. We talked about Captain America, right? The Secret Empire. If you have not picked that up, if you did not read the story, Marvel Unlimited, $9.99. Great place to go where you can get up on that story. How many and why? I didn't count, but the why should be evident. I'm a veteran. I'm proud to be a veteran. I'm proud of my time in the Marine Corps. I am. In my time, my pride in the Marine Corps, my pride as a military veteran doesn't just limit itself to action figures. Y'all know I'm a huge football fan. No. It extends itself to the football field. I want to go play some football. I want to represent. I like that. This is what it is. Salute the service. This is what we do. I want to represent. I want to represent. I want to. Everybody can't say that. Everybody can't say it. Everybody wasn't gonna make that choice. Couldn't. I can tell you that my time in the Marine Corps made me a better man. I can tell you that my time in the Marine Corps taught me what sacrifice was all about. I can absolutely, and I love it. Being able to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. In my mind, if somebody was to ask me, I think, and I know folks feel some type of way, but I think everybody should do at least 2 years. At least 2 years. Not anything is silly so that you can get your rights as an American citizen. Anything? No, that's not what we're talking about. But I think it's something to be said about sacrificing. I think it's something to be said about honor. I think it's something to be said about integrity. Now, yes, can our branches of the military do better as far as being cleaned up? Absolutely. But teaching one another to be devoted to one another, understanding the country come first, the family come first, my spouse come first, my children come first. Yeah, they teach you about priorities in ways you might not learn it out there in the streets. So that love, devotion, dedication, low key gets us here. The Rock With Me Nation, low key, the birthplace of it is the Marine Corps. The values from the Marine Corps, those are the values over here low key with the Rock With Me Nation. In the Marine Corps, there was only one color, green. They talked about whether it was light green or dark green. Well, over here in the Rock With Me Nation, every damn color, don't care. It's not a requisite. It's not a prerequisite to be a member of the Rock With Me Nation that you be one color or the other. But it is about you showing respect to one another, regardless of the differences of opinion. Because the mission comes first. Learn that. Got that. Still embrace that. So much so, till we got to get a life-size replica of this damn thing. Like Captain America. You know, it's safe to say it's only one other superhero that I have some type of life-size representation of. Now, who might that be? Who would I have? Who else would I have life-size representation of when it comes to superhero? Oh, now if you're a comic book fan, you know what you might be saying to me. Especially the closer we get to October, you might be looking at me like, "Oh, you going as the American Panther for Halloween?" No. No, I'm not going as the American Panther for Halloween. But who will I be going for as Halloween? Roughly 58 variations of Cap Shield across the multiverse in Marvel. Listen, it's enough. It's enough. Solo. Birth of a Hero. That rhymes, don't it? Solo. Birth of a Hero. A journey to my own self-customized hero. Well, we want to be heroes. We keep talking about black representation, black imagery. Whether we in our 40s, 50s, or 60s, at some point in time, or even right now to this day, we saw ourselves as superheroes. The thing is, we look in the mirror, but we don't see the superhero. We see the drug dealer, we see the athlete, might see the person that's got a 9 to 5, but the superhero, to a degree, society don't see us as a superhero. I always saw myself as that. I just never knew what superhero I could be. We talk about videos in which, why is it where the black superhero has to always have electrical abilities and everything like that? Well, imagine having to answer them questions when it's in the 80s and you in elementary school. What's going on, D. Steezel? You in middle school. Rock with me, Nation moderators here, so watch what you're saying. You in middle school. Who you gonna be? Well, y'all have heard me talk about, I went to the comic book store, the Teen Titans, the Doom Patrol. You hear me talking about I didn't like Cyborg, how he looked. You hear me talk about the X-Men, Justice League. Well, there ain't too many black heroes around back then. And I wanted to be a superhero. I didn't want to be 1/3 of a superhero. I ain't want to be no cyborg and nothing like. If I wasn't gonna look like the $6 million man, I didn't want it. I did not want it. Well, I created my own superhero team. The thing is watch this. I give Ryan Coogler a lot of flack. I know I do. You know why I give Ryan Coogler a lot of flack? Because I understand why Ryan Coogler did what he did. But Theo, what do you mean? Well, Ryan Coogler gave y'all what he sees. Not what he wants to see, what he needs to see, but his perception of reality, which is distorted because it doesn't put him in a positive light. I know what that's like. See, when I created my own superheroes back when I was in middle school, only one looked like me. I was a black kid. Growing up in Bronx, New York, I created a superhero team about the size of the Legion of Superheroes, and don't but one look like me. Nobody checked me on that till I got to Camilla, Georgia. Black imagery, black representation. As a middle schooler, I was lost. We've had so many of us poke fun at our young black boys. Oh, they'll get over it. Oh, they'll be all right. My mother was raising me. My dad was not in my life. No, I was literally seeing, shout out to Miss Tiffany Bird Harrison. Shout out to Pam Entertainment TV. Shout out to The Grill. No, I was seeing exactly what society wanted me to see. Little to no value in myself as a black child. The most we had to look at as far as my representation as a black kid was the commercials that used to come up TV where they said, well, $1.99, you can feed this child for a damn year. That's all I had as far as being a black superhero. No under rules. None. If I had on some under rules, it was from a white dude. I went to school dressed as a white dude every day of the week. I did. Flash, that's not me. Aquaman, hell no. Superman, nope. Robin, Batman, Hulk, Spider-Man, Captain America, nope. Iron Man, Under rules are fun to wear. Yeah, something super new in underwear, except if you was a black kid. Which is why I start digging in folks' asses, and I'm not going to back down from that. You want to come over and talk to mine and educate mine, you know what? You've been bumping your gums since I've been living. I'm tired of hearing from you. Because you're not talking for me. You talking at me, trying to tell me how to live for me and mine. You can't do that. So I can't be me. I can't be a superhero. But I've learned pride for my country, a country that quite a few people have went above and beyond to tell me that's not mine. Even some of my own people have went above and beyond to tell me that it's not my country. The devil is a lie. My grandfather fought for this country. Me and my daughter have served for this damn country because of the oath that I took. Even to this day, you not for this country, you got issues with this country, I got an issue with you because I was born here. Whether the country loves me or not, I don't give two damns. It's mine. Just like if none of my children love me or not, don't give two damns. They mine. It's not for me to care whether or not my country, my children, my wife love me. No, I got a responsibility. You take them oaths before you get married, just like you take them oaths before you join the military. They ain't nothing to be effed with. So how can I be a hero? I'm a proud American, but I'm black. What abilities do I have? I don't want electrical-based abilities. I don't. I've seen enough abilities fly by. Well, Theo, how do you feel about yourself as a person? Considering what's transpired in my life alone. My hero's first name was X. And the reason for that name is it's an unknown quantity. It's unknown. To a degree, I feel like people don't know me, wasn't trying to know me. So X is what it was. But as you get older, it evolved. Don't like X. I like X, but X has a lot of connotations associated with it. Fictional and real. Solo. Well, if you look like me or you are someone who's about as old as me and you're familiar with Mario Van Peebles and you're a science fiction fan, I say Solo, the first thing that comes to your mind is his movie project, Solo. Which, by the way, I think is an underrated movie. Where's that Regé-Jean Page head sculpt again? The Black Panther from Captain America Civil War, that's where that head sculpt is at. So I can't do that, but I do love my country. I am dedicated to my country. Solo. Well, what abilities would I have? You know, I think I can fit in anywhere. Adapt, adjust, anywhere. Be able to handle my affairs anywhere. But I don't want to be Darwin. That's evolution. Well, what ability can you come up with, Theo, that you've never seen in a character that would set you, hey, we got a video, we doing a video. This is admissible in court. It is. It is. I'm looking. Hey. It's admissible in court. My hero. Well, an organic self-defense system. They're like, wait. What you mean an organic self-defense system? His body not having that. You can't touch him. You can't. His body is cognizant. His body is self-aware. It is. And you know what I like? I'm sitting back here thinking about, y'all remember that movie Life? With Jake Gyllenhaal in it and Ryan Reynolds in it? Y'all remember Life? Y'all remember the little thing? Imagine a human whose body is self-aware. Imagine a human whose abilities, imagine a human whose body is an organic self-defense system. Imagine the limitless possibilities of what you can do. And he's an Omega level mutant. Yeah, I'm throwing that out there because we ain't got too many brothers and sisters out there that's Omega level mutants. So he's an Omega level mutant. Imagine him going up against the Taskmaster. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. Let's talk shop. We got everybody in the building. Miss Keita in the building. Gray. Where's the Gay Jean Page head sculpt on again? I showed that to you. You need me to bring it back to you, Grad Will. Alex Foley was my superhero growing up. Him, Shaft, Lando Tubbs, and Action Jackson. I got to get the Action Jackson movie back. I didn't see a black superhero on screen until Meteor Man. Say so. Solo film was decent. Comic characters just okay. True that. So think about that for a second. Mr. T Hawk and Benjamin Cisco are TV superheroes. True. I should have said costume superheroes. Solo was ripped off by Soldier starring Kurt Russell. And you know what? If you would have had to see both movies to know that. you would have needed to have seen both movies to know that, because he's not wrong. Watch this. Universal Soldier. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of them things. Right? But a superhero whose ability, his body, he's a mutant, and he's an Omega level mutant. His body is an organic self-defense system. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine the possibilities. He sleep. You think he sleep. He sleep here, consciously. He getting some rest. You can't sneak up on him. If you think about Matt Murdock and his abilities, you think about Wolverine and his abilities, and you think about the Black Panther and his abilities, this guy's body is an organic self-defense system. And go back to the movie that I said, Life. Go back to the movie that I said, Life. You remember what that creature was capable of, right? You remember that? Now, this dude's body, his body is an organic self-defense system. What can't we do with that character? And he's an Omega level mutant. Damn right. Damn right. I said it. He's an Omega level mutant. He is right off the rip. He's an Omega level mutant, fluent in both Wakandan and American strategy. Why? Because he's been taught by T'Challa. So for all the folks that keep saying, oh, he think he's T'Challa. No, I never said I was T'Challa. I'm not trying to be T'Challa. There is only one king of Wakanda currently. That's T'Challa. I would never say, oh, if I'm Wakandan, I'm Wakandan dual citizen, as in I got citizenship in both America and Wakanda. That's what I would say for my character. But no, I'm not trying to beat T'Challa. So all that folks like to be, no. I'm very, very humble. My character has been trained by T'Challa. That's what that is. Does he have adaptive? Yes. 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 It just ain't on it. He ain't doing what Darwin do. He ain't doing what Darwin. This is strictly for the way I said it. His body is an organic self-defense system. That's what that is. So if you trying to engage him in combat, good luck with that one. It's not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. If you Taskmaster, you finna get ran through. If you Deadpool, you finna. If you Batman, you finna get ran through. Cause I gave him all. Yeah, he's a mutant. Guess what? He's stronger than the average Joe. Yeah. So you run up on him. He whatever you bench pressing, he not bench pressing that. He not. I did for him what they was doing for everybody else. Yeah, he's strong. He's enhanced. It's a byproduct. Watch this. It's a byproduct of his mutant ability. You know how everybody like to say, well, Gambit is naturally agile because of his mutant abilities. Well, because his mutant ability is his body being an organic self-defense system, then he's naturally stronger, faster, jumps higher than anybody else. Yep. I sure did. I decked him out. And watch this. He is a member of the High Toots that I say. And Shield. I said dual citizenship, right? I did say that. I said dual citizenship. Okay. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. I haven't seen Solo. I read the book called Weapon by Robert Mason. He didn't look human in the book. Should I watch the movie? As Kamoyo, not Kamoyo, as Steezel said, it's a decent movie. It is a decent movie. It is. If you chilling, got a little bit of I'm gonna say if you got a little bit of time, you're not busy, check it out. If there's something pressing that you have to do, I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you it's a must watch. That's not what I'm gonna tell you. It is a good movie. That's what it's a good movie. That's it. And it's one of those things where back in the day, it would have held our attention because it was Saturday afternoon. Soul Train had went off and there was nothing else on TV. So yeah, he does have adaptive capabilities, but they're only for combat. So I think I understand where you're going with that. So yeah, that's my character, and that's why I created it, because I feel like regardless of the situation, I'm going to adapt to it. And as long as we're not dealing in a hostile situation, I'm chilling. Well, those are the abilities that I gave my character. I like those abilities and everything like that. Let me keep up with these notes and make sure I'm staying up to breast with what I got going on. Man, y'all listen, that Captain America, Secret Empire, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Oh man, we really got robbed with Battlestar, a brother that can fit and fight and lift 10 tons. You know what? Kamoyo King once again does it again. Because I was about to be out. I was about to stop the video. I was. But he just reminded me. There's another Captain America action figure I didn't discuss. Theo, you got to do better. Theo, you have got to do better. Thank you, Kamoyo. Thank you. First of all, shout out to Claire Benet for bringing the character of Lamar Hoskins to the big screen and everything like that. Wish you were still around in the MCU. You should still be around in the MCU. You might want to call 1-800-BLACK HERO and call Kevin Feige up after that phone call and let it be known your character should have never been deleted. No, that ain't that way that should have been. But that said, we are discussing Captain America. I am an action figure collector. I read comics too. Lamar Hoskins, Battlestar. We didn't get a Battlestar action figure, which is a problem because when I take my kids, my sons, my girls, to my daughters to the toy store, damn, what am I looking for? I want to see me. They need to see them. I don't need my child going to Target, going to Walmart doing this. But that's okay because they got a daddy. They got a father who is knowledgeable when it comes to comic books. So we say Lamont Hoskins, I'm feeling some type of way. He got killed off. I felt bad, mad, upset, whatever you want to say, because I know in the comics that was John Walker's family that got deleted. That was his call to action. His family being deleted, not Lamont Hoskins being deleted. Anyway, you play video games. I play video games. What they had that game? Avengers Unlimited. Is that what was Avengers Unlimited? What was the game called? Let me sure. What game called? They had the video games and everything like that. Yeah, they had that. Well, I don't know if people too much particularly care for them video games like that and everything like that. I'm not real sure. What I can tell you is Gamerverse did drop a very nice Captain America action figure. Superior Cap is what it was. Listen, I don't know what y'all was looking at, but I like that Captain America action figure. I did. I looked at him and I saw him and I saw Lamont Hoskins. This is just red paint. It was blue, but the head sculpt he come along with. That's nice. And if the question is, hey Theo, ain't that the same body for Hydra Cap? Well, you know, I don't like lying to nobody. I don't like lying to y'all. I don't like lying. And yes, this is a James Rhodes head sculpt. That's a James Rhodes head sculpt. Now, you remember that question? Remember that question Kamoyo asked me earlier about the shields? Yes. He asked me a question about the shields. Well, guess what? This particular Captain America comes with this shield. And if you're trying to figure out what that is, yes, that's an arc reactor in the middle of this shield. Yes, on this particular Earth, this Captain America combined Stark Tech with his uniform and became civil soldier, something like that. Civil soldier. I think that's what it became, civil soldier. But okay, storyline. That said, though, the action figure. Oh, well, I had to have Battlestar in mind, and I like this. That's a Battlestar look. If you're familiar with the character from the comic books, I'm thinking you could see the vision that I was having when I did the action figures. But this is my Battlestar action figure. Proud of it, good with it, happy with it, satisfied with it. They could release a Battlestar. They could release a comic book accurate Battlestar, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't make a move. I say that, and I'm not saying it just to say it. No, I'm telling you, they could release a Battlestar action figure, and I wouldn't make a move. I wouldn't make a move. It's gonna be comic book accurate. It is. I'm not necessarily inclined to rock with the action figure because I don't know if as a brother I'm going out there fighting like that. I don't necessarily know that I'm getting it in like that. I don't. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is it. If y'all got questions, man, we got time. If y'all got questions, we got time. Kamoyo is in here. I like that Regajon Page head sculpt. That might be my Ricky Gibson detonator. Use the Fastbender Magneto body with the trench coat. Come on, somebody. Sharing is caring. See, I'm a brother dropping that knowledge. Let's keep going on around here. Kamoyo said that's fire. Grand Mataro. I don't think Gen X or Zen ever understood the importance of representation. When their grandkids, they'll get it then. You know, Grandma Tara, you might be on something, because folks be acting like they don't understand what you be saying when you be saying it to them. So you might have something right there, Grandma Tara. Let me keep going with these notes. The Civil Warrior, he on the contest. Yeah, I had to get that. I had to get that. I had to make that happen. I had to make that happen. So I'm glad I got Buddy. Y'all see me, y'all. This is what winds up happening when you got action figures just scrolled all over the place. You be trying to figure out where you didn't put somebody. I'm looking for an action figure right now, like, hey. There we go. They be sitting right in front of you. But yeah, nice action figures and everything like that. The thing about it, to me, to have action figures, especially the Captain America action figures, in the number that I have them, and being able to switch out the head sculpts per se, is we don't really get that much representation in regards to us being veterans. G.I. Joe, Hasbro, folks can say what they want to, feel how they want to feel. You can like it. It still ain't that many brothers and sisters as far as, and I don't, Jody Shooter Craig, that's one female. Well, you already ain't got good female representation when it comes to the G.I. Joes, and then you only got the one sister, and you didn't know where she came from until this year, late last year, and then to find out that even though she looks like oh girl, that's Jim Shooter. So that's crazy. So you look at everything else, we really don't have it, and it is important. I don't think we understand it. It's important. It says something when somebody comes into your home and they see you. Because when you go into their home, and these are things that I think we can all attest to, when we went in somebody else's home, you see stuff that reminds you of them, their culture, their religion, their beliefs, all of that good stuff. They'll have magazines and everything. Okay, well, mine ain't always got to be the dope dealer or some rap music. I've seen it where folks walk into my home, they see these action figures, and it's a different mindset. Oh, you for real, for real. Oh, you serious. Like, it says something when people walk in your home and they see stuff that they don't think you would even be interested in, care about. Folks walk into the home and they don't even know it's that many black superheroes out there. And they go, whoa, wait. Oh, you serious? Well, damn. Then you can have a conversation. You can then have a conversation about representation and imagery, because now people see it. What we get going on in regards to social media, we wind up talking to too many damn people that don't give a damn about our imagery, our representation, whether they sound like they do or not. Whether they sound like they do or not. Well, I like us. I love us. I know we ain't perfect, but you know what? Ain't nobody else either. So I ain't checking for that. But I love us, and I believe that we need to see us, not just see us one way, but see us every way. Shout out to the sisters, Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair, y'all over there on SmackDown, everything like that. Bianca is still with her husband. And when I say with her husband, they both on the same show. So shout out to WWE and being mindful of that. You have her and her husband, Montez Ford, on the same program. Now, if I could make a suggestion, be fab. You have her over there with the Pride. There needs to be a loose affiliation between the Pride and whatever you get ready to call these young ladies over here, the Storm, whatever you call them, the Queens if you want to. Be Fab needs to be a part of that. We need to start getting these sisters highlighted and pushed. So you on social media, you like what WWE got going on right now. You're a long-time wrestling fan. You a fan of Jackie from back in the day, or any sister. You know, our dream has been to see these sisters, as old as we are, tag up. Well, we got these sisters tagging up now. And when's the last time we seen some sisters hold the tag team belts? Y'all gonna have to help me out with that one, because I don't know if that's ever been a thing. Well, we here now. The Power Ranger head sculpt. What's their names again? Man, Gray, I'm gonna have to get with you. I'm gonna get with you. I ain't even gonna hold you on the live like that, because it's a whole bunch of them out there. I ain't even gonna hold you on the live. What I would do is this. What I'll do is this. Hold on, I'm trying to get this daggum thing in here. What I would do is this. Y'all give me 1 second. We're gonna spin the block real quick. My brother Gravy asked me a question. I gotta make sure my brother good to go. Gotta make sure he good to go. He got what he need to get what he want. He asked me last night to send him pictures of the Valorverse action figures that I had, and I did that. So my brother just asked me for some Power Rangers here. Hold on. We're gonna slide on over here. So my brother, what I'm gonna do, big dog, is because you asking me to tell you some names. You know I just turned 56. Why would you do that? What I'm gonna do is just take a picture. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take them out of here and everything like that. Lay them flat so you'll be knowing which ones to look for. If I could find some pictures on Hasbro Pulse Marvel Legends, if I could find them that way, I'll make sure you got the pictures so you could have it like that and get to do what you're gonna do. Because like I said, you can't go wrong. This right here, you can't. I know folks want to tell you can go wrong, but listen, I'm out. I'm out. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me and everything like that today. And I'm gonna be doing more of these where we take a look at the action figure collection that I have. Between myself and my brother D Real, I think we can put out some great content in regards to action figures that, as a culture, as a ethnicity, as a people, we might be interested in. So if you think you would be interested in something like that as well, make sure you click, like, share, subscribe. Don't just subscribe to my channel. Go subscribe to my brother's D Real channel and everything like that. If there's some action figures that you're interested in that we might have, and you want it, because we got way more than what y'all see on this wall. Like, ooh, it's ugly. If there are some action figures that you would like to talk about that we might have, or hell, that we might not have, you never know. We might go get it. Let us know. Inbox us. Leave it in the comment section, and we'll take it from there. In the meantime, in between time, y'all know how I get down. I do not want to talk about you. I don't. We're getting older. I want to be able to talk to you so we can have interactions like this, so we can continue to grow the community. So take care of yourself. Meantime, in between time, click like, share the video, share, subscribe. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're struggling to get to 1040, but damn it, I get to 1038 and then 5. No, we passed 1040. Hey, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.